What would you say was your experience with the teaching that you were there for?
Well, teaching was a pleasure and a joy and a privilege. The keenness that you came to the classroom with, and your wanting to learn, and the way that you took the knowledge and then used it in your practice was one of the most rewarding things I've ever done. And again, we had great. I started out with this project teaching students in Ghana in a CEDA grant from the Canadian government, and we taught them a course called Rural Nurse Practitioning, which they helped us develop. So Joan and I had the privilege of teaching them for 2 years, and then those students came here for their BSN, 5 of them all told. And now we have Vida with us, who's doing her master's and hopefully her PhD, and another student coming to do his BSN. And in the meantime, we've taken several students. Last year I took 17, this year I'm taking 21 nursing students from UBCO to nurse in Ghana. And the students that we taught in '99 to 2003 mentor our students there, so the connection goes on.
I was one of the first students in the nurse practitioner program that Faye and Co talked about, and I graduated at the top of the class, and I was given an award to come in here and then complete for my BSN. And so I did that in 2003, 2004, and this time again, School of Nursing Special Scholarship has been awarded to me to come back and complete for my Masters of Science in Nursing. I can say at the moment that I look at things differently. I have 2 eyes. I look at things with 2 eyes or 4 eyes than I used to. And not also forgetting my culture. I try to marry the two, and that makes me different from someone who hasn't been here.
I have no words for what it's done for me personally. I've a love affair with Ghana now and with West Africa. We have the privilege of facilitating the growth of a healthy health service in northern Ghana by working with nurses.
This is where the babies are born, right here.
So when we work on the ground at the roots level, it changes the way people do their practice in Ghana. It changes the way Ghanaians in the north get health care. And in our case, our students become global citizens, so they understand what it means to be internationally connected, what it looks like to facilitate health, and to be helped by Ghanaian nurses. It changes the way they practice here, and it changes the way they are in the world.
I went to Ghana in February 2007 with 17 other students. We grew so much as people, as friends, as a group, and we became more global, more aware.
Okay, you taste
I'm scared.
Now I look in the newspapers and I read the world news. I find that I'm paying attention to what I buy now. Everything changes. The way I practice as a nurse changes. You're just a little more conscious of who you are as a person and how big you are, how one person can make a difference, but then in a sense how little you are in realms of the world as well.
Ghana is an opportunity to learn from other cultures, how they do things, the kinds of things that affect them, and how they're related to us.
I think what you'll find is that UBC will develop and is developing global citizens, people who understand that you can help at home and you can be involved overseas, and they're not mutually exclusive things, and that what happens there, what happens in Africa, what happens anywhere else in the world affects us here eventually, and what we do affects them.
I really feel that UBCO School of Nursing is global citizenship oriented, and as we know, what happens in a different house or in a different room affects the other. And so in developing countries, if we continue to have low literacy, less education in women, and diseases still affecting a lot of people, it will gradually migrate to the country that feels we are all right. So I think they try to share that, and that is really wonderful.